Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Under the Covers with Dave. On today's episode we're going to explore the song that is probably my absolute favorite cover song to perform live. It's the David Wilcox classic, Rusty Old American Dream. David Wilcox is an amazing musician. He writes poignant, beautiful lyrics, he tells great stories, and he's a very versatile guitarist. He has done so many different things with open tunings that have been an inspiration to me that playing some of his songs just seems natural to me at this point. A little personal background on this. I began performing solo acoustic in 1987. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't take it all that seriously the first few years I was doing it. So I was driving around downtown Boston one night in the summer of 1989, and this song came on the radio. And after hearing it, I thought, maybe I could do this singer-songwriter thing. Maybe I could take it seriously. The song was David Wilcox' Rusty Old American Dream. It was the first time that I'd ever heard it. Had a driving, rhythmic yet beautiful acoustic guitar part, this incredible voice singing this song, and it was telling a great story, especially since I like cars. I heard that and it just woke me up. This song was from David's first album called How Did You Find Me Here that came out in 1989. It was part of the so-called new folk movement that was afoot back then. I know there are other artists in that circle that you would recognize, one of whom was Tracy Chapman. Remember Fast Car? We all know that. We all love that. So this is the same sort of feeling, same time period. And I listened to that song a lot, and I listened to David a lot for a while, and then life happened, kind of got tucked in the back of my head. I went on eventually to take a 10-year hiatus from the music business. When I came out of retirement in 2012, it took me about a year to get really comfortable, to get used to performing live again, to start writing again, to get my guitar chops back and all that. And so after I'd been back at it for about a year, it became time to put the Analog Soul album together. And I started to get into open tuning myself, started to explore that. And then all of a sudden, David Wilcox comes rushing back. I had figured out just about enough in open D tuning to be dangerous, and I put together an arrangement of this song, which was plausible. Then I got on YouTube one day, and lo and behold, I found that David Wilcox himself had posted a tutorial about how to play Rusty Old American Dream. And I clicked on that sucker and I gotta see how I did. A little side note before we get to that. I used to haul 4 or 5 guitars with me anytime that I did a solo acoustic show. Kept one guitar for each different tuning that I would use. That was also the period of time when I started to think about collecting guitars, and I would try to find any reason that I could to pick up another guitar. And that ties in indirectly with what I'm about to tell you. So I clicked on David's tutorial and started watching it. Not even 5 seconds into it, he said, well, we begin this song with open C tuning. And 2 thoughts entered my mind simultaneously. Thought number 1 was, crap, I've been playing it wrong all these years. Thought number 2 was, open C? I have an excuse to buy another guitar. David Wilcox has hands that are just a little bit smaller than the state of Rhode Island, which makes an open C tuning a very easy thing to navigate around in. And me, not so much. I learned a lot. It was very interesting to see how he does that, how he made that work. And by the way, I have posted a link to that David Wilcox tutorial in the description of this video down below. So after you're done watching me, you'll want to check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. Then I revisited my initial thought that I'd been playing the song wrong all these years. And after some reflection, I said, not necessarily. The version that I play works for me. Audiences respond to it. I feel good playing it again. The reason I'm highlighting this song in this video is that it's my favorite cover tune to play. I just love to get into that song and get a little bit bouncy on stage when I play it, and The audience feeds off of that, and I feed off of them, and it usually leads to a very good night. My opinion, Rusty Old American Dream is an American classic song that doesn't get the recognition it deserves because it wasn't on top 40 radio. Imagine that. I enjoy playing the song, my audiences enjoy hearing it, and as long as I can find songs like that, I'm going to keep on performing them.
Well, I don't look all that ragged for all the time I spend, but I'm weak and underneath me where my frame is rusted thin. And this year's state inspection just barely passed. Won't you ride me across the country, boy, this year could be my last. I'm a tailpin road locomotive from the days of cheap gasoline, and I'm gonna sail by the side of the road going nowhere. Rusty old American dream. Well, I rolled off the line in Detroit back in 1958. Spent 3 days in the showroom, that's all I had to pay. And I've been good to all who've known me, so have no fear. Come on, boy, just put your money down and get me out of here. I'm the tailpin road locomotive from the days of cheap gasoline, and I'm gonna sail by the side of the road going nowhere. Rusty old American dream. Now this car needs a young man to own it, one who would polish the chrome. And I would give you the rest of my lifetime. Don't let me die here alone. Just young pieces used to my backtrack. Give that starter a spin. Give me whir, sputter, backfire through the carburetor and roar into life once again. 'Cause I'm that tailpin road locomotive. You can polish my chrome so clean, and we can fly off into the sunset together. Rusty old American dream, still running. Rusty old American dream. Thank you much. That's a David Wilcox.